Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to give 100% effort, to give life 100% effort every single day. You know, it's like I definitely wanted to address this, man, because it's like just focus on being, man. Focus on living your best life every day, man. And it's like, what does that even look like? You know, I think first and foremost, you have to get rid of the idea that you're trying to live a perfect life, because that doesn't exist and it never will. You know what I'm saying? That's just a word that people use, but when it comes to your life and living, man, that doesn't exist, because life is a cycle of ups and downs, hills and valleys, trials and tribulation, and overcoming and succeeding, So it's like, I want you to embrace all of those elements of living, people. I want you to accept the fact that all you can do every single day, the only thing you can control is you can give 100% effort every single day. Like literally, that's all you can ever do, You can only control the things in life that you can, and the only thing you can control out here, people, is you, what you do, the way you're being, what you say. You control all of those elements. So I literally just want you to focus every single day, man, on giving 100% effort. And there's going to be days where things do not go the way you want it to go. I don't care who you is, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, not just days, there's a whole week sometime where things don't work out the way you want it to go. But it makes you really, really, really appreciate, though, when things really do go the way you want it to go, because that also happens. And, it allows you, man, it's like there's duality of life. There's no happiness without some sadness. There's no succeeding without failure. There's always an opposite to everything. And really, more or less, what I'm trying to say to you today, man, is that I want you to embrace all of that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to accept the good that happens in your life. I want you to accept the bad. And I want you to just simply always, throughout, regardless of what's happening, though, is you are always giving 100% effort every single day. Because nobody else knows that except for you, people. And that's why it's so important for you to have integrity with yourself. Because you can't fool yourself, man. You can fool everybody else, but you can't fool yourself. So all I'm asking for you today, people, is for you to be conscious, intentional, and really make it a conscious, intentional effort, man, to give 100% effort every single day. Because I know that if you do that, people, sooner or later, whatever you're working towards is bound to work out in your behalf. It will, over time. I don't care if it's 6 months, a year, 5 years. Who cares how long it takes, man? Again, as long as you're giving 100% every single day, what more can you ever do? And you should never fault yourself for that, There's nothing to feel guilt or shame about. Again, part of the human condition, man, is, we make mistakes sometimes, people, and you must forgive yourself. Even if other people don't forgive you, people, you must acknowledge what you've done and forgive yourself and move on with life, man. Because you can't live in the past. You can't change the past either. The only thing you can ever change is the future. You know what I'm saying? And you have 100% control over that, regardless of your background, regardless of your circumstances. You always have control over what the future looks like, because you control that with your mind by choosing to visualize the things you want and staying focused on that regardless, And it's like, when you look at other people's story, man, whether it's Tyler Perry sleeping in his car for 3 months, or other people that have struggled on their way to their success or their vision or attaining the things they accomplish in life. It's like, you got to realize that this is your story that you're writing, people. You're creating your amazing journey now. And whether anybody acknowledge it or not, you are going to be the one that acknowledge that, and you're going to be proud of yourself, man. Like, pat yourself on the back for all the progress that you have made, because everybody under the sound of my voice have made progress in life. If you look back, there's points when you was at your lowest of lowest, and you've overcome those, and you've grown, and you've become a bigger, better person. Be proud of yourself for that, acknowledge yourself for that, and use that as motivation, people, to always keep on moving forward regardless of what's going on, man. And of course, keep tapping into your spirit, man. But the bottom line is that I really want you to give 100% effort every single day. Period. That's the message, people. Shout out to Jamaica, man, the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean, man. You know, my mandate from God is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. That is my purpose for existing on this earth, people. And every single day that you see me here, that is all I think about all day, every day, man, is how do I unite us as a people? And that's my mandate. That's what I'm working towards, man. Biggest thing that the Spirit always showed me, people, is that united we stand, divided we fall. We have been divided long enough, people, and I want you to embrace this new venture and really start figuring out ways how you can unite others, man, and how you can connect with other people to show love for your brothers and sisters out here, man, and really support each other's business, encourage each other, inspire each other, you know, show love towards one another, man. And I know that we will manifest everything that God have promised, you know, which is for us to be in the most prosperous period in the history of this world. Like, it's happening right now, people. The transition is happening right now. This year is the year of transition. Make sure you're on board with that. Work on yourself every day so that you're preparing yourself, people, for your transition when it comes. With that being said, people, my declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to work on you, shaping you, molding you to being the best version that you can be, man. That's really it, people. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.